Terror. This is one of the interrogation cells, and these were used to restrain prisoners, to fasten them, secure them to this bed, a metal bed. And here they would be tortured, sometimes with electricity, and several prisoners suffered agonizing deaths, such as this one, whose face has been covered. His body was badly burnt by the excessive use, if that's an appropriate word, of electric shocks. He must have died an excruciating death. His skin charred, his legs blackened. This is a photograph taken by the Vietnamese liberators of another victim of Deutsch's savage regime. Deutsch was the torturer-in-chief, a man with such sadistic capabilities it is hard to imagine. How much screaming must these walls have heard over the almost 4 years of the Pol Pot regime, the Khmer Rouge. You can see how this man's body was blackened by the constant electric shocks he received in his brief stay here at Tuol Sleng torture centre. The fan is reflecting the light from behind me, but I think you get the idea of this savagery, the bestiality. Note the blood-stained floor, the tiles covered in blood from this man who was photographed in 1979 by Mr. Ho Van Tay of the Vietnamese army. These are some of the clothes found from children that were brought here and later executed. These are the gallows, and those are jars where prisoners were forced in head first. Children. What had this boy done wrong? How old? 4 or 5? Or this child? And while this happened, the big neighbour to the north knew what was going on and did nothing to intervene. Terrible crime did this child do to end up in this terrible prison? Sleng. A good man.